So I'm not naive enough to believe that leading an established company is the same as launching a startup, but I do know they're both after the same thing, which is fast growth. So I thought I'd take another look at those decks we see from the early days of startups who went on to achieve billion-dollar valuations. And one thing seemed to be as true for startups as it is for established companies, and that's to make sure your strategic vision is ruthlessly simple. Like Uber's in 2008, which was to be the NetJets of car services, or WeWork's, which was to have workspace as a service. Because really, it's the same when you're pitching as when you're running a company, which is your vision has to be passed from person to person across different time zones and different regions and remain perfectly intact. And a carapace of simplicity is really the only thing you can give your strategic vision to keep it intact. And it's essential in established companies because it's that strategic vision which has to be simple and has to be memorable and which has to be present in the room every time your design team sits down to discuss the design of the new concept store, or your production team sits down and makes decisions between cost and quality in the design of your new product, or when you hire new people or train new people or commission a new comms campaign, or all the other things that go on in the dark and distant corners of your company, which you need done consistently. If your strategic vision isn't simple and clear and memorable, then it's going to lose out to the startups and the disruptors entering your market who do have a vision which is simple and clear and memorable. In the work we've done with luxury and ultra luxury brands, the visions we've created have been simple and clear enough to lead to probably over $500 million of investment into those companies. But even better, it's made life simpler and more enjoyable for everyone working at the companies. And our proprietary method has led to the establishment of what I call a 7-slide format, which has been significant in the turnarounds of Hunter Boot, Tourneau, Harry Winston, Bellstaff, and a couple of startups in the skincare and the fintech spaces. If you'd like to know more about how to keep your vision ruthlessly simple, I'd love to hear from you. Please email me, chris@verbalidentity.com. Our site has a 15-minute strategic vision diagnostic tool, which will help you look at the strengths and weaknesses of your current strategic vision. But always, if you'd like to hear more, if you'd like to see some of the decks I've just talked about, or even just find out more about our methodology, then I'd love to hear from you, of course. My email is chris@verbalidentity.com. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks.